On today's podcast, I have the first guest from Nigeria, Coach Ayere Sylvester. He is a Nigerian coach based in Dubai, currently working with Fleetwood Town Football Club, and he's also got his UEFA B license. He's working with Fleetwood Town Football Club in Dubai. So, Coach Ayere, good to see you.
Yeah, same here. The pleasure is all mine.
Yes, brilliant. So, let's try and understand your journey. Why don't you tell us about what your career has been like so far?
So far, it has been mixture of both good, bad, and how will I put ugly, right? So, well, as I said, it has been a lot of challenges, because in Nigeria, it's very rare to see a young coach like me. It's not like other part of the world where you see a very young coach, which is normal. But in Nigeria, it's not normal. Coaches is made for elderly people, those who have played the game, retired, or maybe you got injured. So at the beginning, it was very challenging. It was frustrating, but along the line, I was able to find my bearing and start making it for myself. And here we are today. So that's why I say it's a mixture of everything.
Yeah.
If I want to focus on my journey, I will take too much of time. So it's a mixture of both.
Right, but you're right that usually coaches are older and ex-former players, but the trend is changing for sure. So can you describe what your coaching philosophy is, your style of play, your game model?
But my coaching philosophy, I actually have what I call it the proactive protagonist. I call my philosophy the proactive protagonist. It's a summary of a lot of how will I put it, dynamism. But generally, I love the direct approach of football. I love direct possession. I'm a fan of aggressive attack. So basically, the way I model my philosophy is I kind of let's say I split the team into two.
Yeah.
I have some players who focus more on defensive. I have some players who focus on attacking. But if you watch it from afar, you think it's just holistic. But within the content of the philosophy, there's certain details in it. So, like I said, to keep it simple, I like direct possession kind of football.
Right,
Exploit the wide area, and I always love to stay compact. Play compact, narrow the pitch, so
right.
I can influence the opponent.
So basically use width as much as possible in attack and then try and isolate them in defense. Interesting. And you've moved to Dubai to coach in March 2022 from Nigeria. This is a
Yeah.
special move because a lot of coaches aspire to go abroad to coach one day, and you've done that. So can you describe how the move happened? How did you reach Nigeria, and are there any challenges involved in coaching abroad?
Well, like I said, when I started coaching in Nigeria, I already had, how would I put it, a vision where I want to go, how I want to go. Like I said, your first question you asked me, I said it was very challenging coaching in Nigeria. It was very challenging. So I knew a long time ago the only way I can enjoy coaching is if I step out of Nigeria. You understand?
Yeah.
But stepping out of Nigeria requires a lot. The qualification, the right environment, networking. So if you notice, I spent so much on social media presence.
Yes.
It was all part of the long time plan to move out of Nigeria. Like I said, it's difficult to coach in Nigeria as a young coach, but I needed to be different because I knew where I was going. So I have a friend in Dubai. I have a friend in Dubai. So for a very long time, I've been telling him, in the nearest future, I would love to come to Dubai, but now I'm not ready. So it was like a futuristic statement then. I told you I would love to come to Dubai, but now I'm not ready because I need to prepare myself. I need to understand the game. I need to have my philosophy. I need to build a foundation so that when I move to Dubai,
Yeah.
it will be easy for me to synchronize both what I've done in Nigeria and so So as at last year, I was okay. I said, guy, okay, I sent me a message. Okay, I think I'm ready to come to Dubai. I'm ready to move to Dubai because I got tired of coaching in Nigeria. As I said, it's difficult to coach in Nigeria as a young coach like me. So I think my friend did his own part, try to help me find one or two places to come and start coaching. So when I moved in, it was easy for me because thanks to my friend, he was able to get me my first job, which is United FC. So I think I came to Dubai March 23rd, and I started coaching March 23rd. That's the day I came to Dubai. All thanks to him. So that is it. Thank you.
Interesting. And Dubai is known, it's known for its glamour, for being fancy, for being upmarket. So I'd like to know your insight since you work there. What is the football scenario like over there, right from grassroots to professional level?
Come again, take a question again.
I was saying that Dubai is known to be quite fancy. So what's the football scenario like from grassroots to professional level?
Well, the thing is, one thing, Dubai is becoming, I think probably the number one. I don't want to quote statistic, but recently we've seen a lot of growth in terms of football in Dubai. A lot of tournaments because as at 3 years ago, we don't as at 3 years ago we don't have a lot of academies in Dubai. We don't even have the third divisions. But as you can see now, we have third divisions with I think 15, 14 teams in third divisions. We have over 150 or probably 200 academy in Dubai, and more are still opening up. So you can see there's a lot of growth. There's a rapid growth in sport in Dubai, and because of that, there are more pressure. There are more coaches coming to Dubai. Top coaches coming to Dubai, so it's becoming more competitive, and there are bigger opportunities now in Dubai because of so many teams. So that is just it.
And Fleetwood Town are quite a historic club in the UK, so I'm sure they must have seen some kind of commercial potential to open a academy in Dubai. So, what is the earning potential like for coaches and academies where you are?
Like I say, it's easy to operate in Dubai. It's very easy, and if you notice, most teams in Dubai, most teams like the third divisions and second division is being dominated by Africans.
Okay.
Yes, and it's easy for Africans to come to Dubai compared to going to Europe. You understand? And the way Dubai have set up their economy, it makes it very easy for you to set up your business.
Yes.
So since the environment, the security is there, there's return on investment. There's top facility, good weather and easy visa. So it's making a lot of business to thrive easily. You get. So I think, and the fact that there's enough availability of players for you to just kickstart your club, so it's making everything easy for people to invest here in Dubai.
So coaches can basically earn a livelihood just by coaching, is it? Or do they need to do a job in the morning and then coach in the evening?
Well, I don't know. Do you know Dubai is expensive?
It is expensive.
It's very expensive. So I don't know. Yeah, like I said, and again, it's as a, like depend the coaches. Some coaches are living very well. Some coaches are living so comfortable. You get, and I don't know if this is right to say. I don't know. Let me just be careful. But I think it's just the reality of life. Some people have more favor than some people. You understand? So I think the salary structure is based on where you're coming from.
Right.
Where you're coming from, like I say, I don't want to say much because this might be sensitive, but you know what I'm trying to, you know what I'm trying to arrive.
Yes.
So some people, as a coach, you might need to do extra job because most times they employ coaches on part time. Only few coaches are being employed on full time, and once they employ on part time, they pay on part time. They
Right.
pay maybe based on hour. You're not a full. You're not under contract. You
Right.
understand? So, and I think almost like 80% of coaches coaching in academy are part time.
Yeah. So
You know,
it's
compared to other countries who have like stable salary, flight ticket to go back for vacation. So
right.
it depends. It depends where you're coming from.
Yeah, it's similar, very, very similar to India, because in India also, if like you're quite fortunate if if you can survive just on football income. So there are a lot of part-time coaches here too. Now, you've done your licenses through the English FA, and a lot of coaches around the world, they like to do it through them. Can you tell us about more about the CBF, the place you had done it from? What are the FA courses like over there? And by the way, you have done it in UAE, so this is just extra information for whoever's listening.
Yeah. I think one thing CBF have done is to make top coaching education available for most people. Like I said, it's easy to come to Dubai compared to going to Europe. For some people, like for some countries with different passports, it's difficult. You understand? But so thanks to CBS, actually, thanks to CBS, they were able to bring this same quality of coaching from UK to Dubai. You understand? So it's like I said, when I was in Nigeria, there's something that was never possible. Like UEFA courses is never possible in Nigeria. It's not even possible in Africa because there's no way in Africa that you can attend UEFA courses. I think probably maybe just the lower courses. You understand? So the CBS is quite easy. It's flexible. A lot of idiots are coming to attend the course. A lot of idiots are coming in. A lot of players, a lot of people are coming from Iran, Pakistan. So it's easy to access from within this Asia country.
Right.
You understand? So it's at least it has bridged that gap. Imagine you going to UK to go attend a UEFA course.
Yeah.
The money, the proximity, the application, coming from into Dubai. You understand? So it's very flexible, very easy to attend, very, and the quality of coaching is top notch. That I can say.
Yes, 100%. I've experienced a similar one when CBF or IJF, and yes, it's a brilliant experience. Now, since you have been there and done that, you have actually moved from one country to go to Dubai. So, what is the best strategy according to you to for coaches who want to apply for a job over there and actually make a move?
First of all, I would say master your own reality. You understand? Master your own reality. Um, have a clear plan. Have a clear plan. Have a clear plan because the journey itself it's unpredictable. You get it's unpredictable. It's something that you cannot just guarantee. But like I said, Nigeria is almost similar to Indians. You get when you say you are from Nigeria as a coach, it doesn't really put you on a playable level.
Yeah,
You
it's not
understand?
as appealing
So
as being a European coach. Yes.
exactly. So as somebody that is coming from, that's why I say you need to master. That's why I say you need to master your own reality. You need to be truthful to yourself. You understand? You need to know. Okay, I'm coming to a very competitive environment where you are going to be competitive with the likes of people from UK, Canada, Scotland, America. So you need to be different. You need to prepare for the worst. You need to prepare for the worst. You need to be able to adapt. Adapt. And like I said, it depends on how far you want to go in the coaching. Because it's like I used to tell people, it's easy for you to come to Dubai as a coach with a low expectation. Maybe it's prepared to survive for like 1 month, 4 months,
Right.
working for a very little money. As a coach, it's all about building your profile, right?
Yes.
So you can easily walk to any academic. As I said, there are so many academy in Dubai. There are so many academy. You can easily walk to any academy and offer to coach, probably for free. Maybe you just want to like internship.
Right.
As from there, the more you are now building your profile, you're meeting one or two players, you're meeting a parent, you're becoming used to the system. Well, maybe you might not even coach there for like 1 month, then you get a paying job. You understand? But you must be willing to start. I don't know. That's why I say master your own reality. So what I'm saying might not work for somebody else.
Right.
Because people used to call me that they need a coaching job, but they have salary expectation. You know, they need salary expectation. I can't help them because I don't know what to tell them.
Right.
But if you are willing to like, okay, grow into the system, and like come into the system, sacrifice, do 1 or 2 things for 1 or 2 months, build your network. It's all about coaching, it's all about networking.
Right.
Build your network from there. And the good thing is, every end of term, clubs academy are always looking for coaches. You understand? So there's always job opportunity. The question is, are you willing to take their pay?
Yeah.
You understand? So that is just it.
It's a reality. It's definitely a reality. And speaking of the networking aspect, you're a coach with a very strong online presence, nearly 12,000 followers on Instagram and growing and all that stuff. So can you guide us on why a strong social media presence is important for a coach in today's world? And also how have you developed your online presence?
Like I said, I also go back to my statement: master your own reality. You understand? You know there's this popular saying by is it Martin Luther King? He said you need to know where you are coming from to better appreciate where you are going. You understand? So, like for example, now I've never been to India, but a coach coming from India and a coach coming from UK is on a 2 different measurements. Most likely, probably, the coach coming from India might be far better than the one coming from UK or Canada. But because of where they are coming from, you can't like your how will I put it? Your thinking faculty can put it on the same measurement on the same scale of measurement, right? So what I told myself when I was starting, when I began my coaching journey, I know I have the potential to coach at any level. But do you know that I can coach? That was my question. That's the question I asked myself. You don't know. I'm coming from Nigeria. I need to be different. So I told myself, okay, I need to be very loud. I need to be very loud on social media. I need to tell people that, okay, I am a coach. I'm not just a coach. I am a very good coach. I need to show it. People need to see it. Because while I was in Nigeria, my aim is to coach in Europe, to travel around the world and coach. So I need people to see it before meeting me.
Right.
As I say, you need to have a clear concept. You need to know, okay, for you to be different, you need to act differently. Okay, I need to answer this question very well. If you take a look at coaches coming from Europe, they're not that active on social media. Some of them have like maybe 500 followers. They don't need it. Like I said, they're coming from that side already put them on a high scale, right? So you coming from your own side, your own country, you know where you stand in terms of football world. You need to be different. And social media is the easiest way to go global because everybody on earth, like 99%, is always on their phone, checking what's on Facebook, what's on Instagram, what is this, what is that. So you need to be on their face with your work,
Right.
your coaching, your coaching education, where you started from. They should be able to see that this guy is a good coach without them meeting you. So you need to be strategic. You need to create your map. How you want to journey in this coaching career? What's your destination? What's your end goal? How do you want to get there? You understand? You get. So if, for example, now the club wants to employ me now, it's just for me to direct them to my social media page. I know I have a selling point there. So by the time they go through my page, see 1 or 2 testimony from players that I've coached. Coach Ayere is very good. We love the way he coach. So see, I've already done like 90% of my work of convincing them that I'm a good coach. So that's just the secret behind it. So I knew this when I was starting, that I need social media. I need to use it to my own advantage. I need to use social media to market myself, to sell value, because I need to show that I have this quality. and not just being loud on social media. So as it's two ways. As I am being loud on social media, I'm feeling my knowledge. I'm going to coaching course because since they are seeing the substance needs to be loaded.
Right.
You get, so you cannot just be loud on social media and you're empty here. So you have the audience now, you have the audience, you have the knowledge.
Right.
So that's just so
you've answered this
one of the
phenomenally well. Yes.
reasons that people are social is they're not ready yet. They're not ready. So they want to do all that behind it.
No, you've answered this question phenomenally
So
well. Yeah. So, and
come again.
I was saying that you answered this question very well because it's so important in today's day and age. A social media profile is as strong as a CV, basically, and not too many courses or
The thing is, like I said, as a coach,
sorry, there was a
like
bit.
a network.
Yes, there was a bit of a
Yeah.
yes, there was a bit of a network problem. Anyway, so yeah, I was saying that this is quite a important topic actually because at any mentorship program you do or any coaching course you do, people don't really talk about this, and you've really explained well how there needs to be noise in a digital age like this. People
This
should know. Yeah,
the thing is, one of the reasons that people don't associate themselves with social media that much, I feel they don't have the confidence.
right,
You know, because my country is even worse. My country, Nigeria, is even worse with the whole idea of social media. It's even worse. So they feel they're not ready yet. When you are ready, that you okay, yes, now I'm ready. Yes, and now yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Okay, people can start seeing me now. No, it has to be your way of life.
right,
You understand? You have, for example, this is how I think. This is how I think. When you look at all the celebrities, like all these pastors, imam, like religious leaders, celebrity, they're always on social media.
right,
They're all, whether they are being controversial or they are doing something, they are on podcast, they are receiving an award, they are always on social media. So that is it. That's where they're getting their audience from.
right,
Beyonce is always on social media. Maybe in India, you have all your like Shah Rukh Khan, so always on social media. You know,
right.
these people they are so why can't coaches think like that? So I have to tell people that a coach is a celebrity. You
Correct.
understand? A coach is a brand. You understand? Because at the end of the day, you have access to a community as a coach. Do you know that? Sorry, I'm taking time to answer this.
So please,
Do you know that? Do you know that coaches are very popular in their community?
yes,
The kids know them because they train the kids, they mold their life, but they're not popular. Now, when you think of my thinking is, why is it that if they want to advertise a product to reach the audience, they don't think of a coach, they think of a celebrity that have never been to that community.
correct.
Why can't they use a coach from that locality that is very popular, that have access to all these children, all these parents? Because the coach he doesn't know how to use social media to his advantage. He doesn't have followers. So that's my thinking. Okay, why not you build a brand as a coach? You know, why not you show them how to do it? And now look at where we are now. So you see, it's not making sense to some of these coaches that you need social media. Every day we're talking about Pep Guardiola, Mourinho, club, because you can read their content on social media. You always see them on social media. Three of us. Exactly. So because you always see them on social media, then your subconscious mind. And it's multi, I saw one Pep. Do you see what Pep did last game? Because you saw it, right? Exactly. So why can't you not think I'm a coach? Let me put myself out there so that another person can be seeing me and be making reference. I saw Coach Ryan. I saw Coach Ayere. Let them be making reference to you because they can see what you are doing. Not you. Not everybody making reference to Pep, Mourinho. They've been there for 20 years. Why not you make a difference? So that is just the idea of social media. You need to have that confidence as a coach from India, from anywhere part of the world. Put your work out there. It doesn't need to be perfect. As you are growing, you're perfecting it. You're getting used to it. You're getting better at it. Then that is it.
And then
That is it.
hopefully, yes, hopefully just blast like your page one day for sure. But I think, and again, what's your suggestion for this? A lot of coaches deep down would like to do it, but then they can't gather the courage to actually be active on social media, perhaps because of being conscious that what's the industry going to say? There'll be so many people judging them. So how would you approach that?
Like I said, it's lack of confidence. You understand?
Yeah.
And hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can.
Yeah. Like I said, it's lack of confidence. One, it has to do with inferiority complex. Two, and three, it has to do with paying attention to what people will say. What people will say. It's your journey. It's like I said, you need to know where you want to. You need to know you need to know where you are going, where you want to reach your destination. Some coaches don't have ambitions. Some coaches don't have long time goal. They just love coaching. Everybody loves coaching. Every coach have a passion for the game. But not all coaches is thinking of, okay, for example, now in India, okay, I want to coach Mumbai FC. I want to coach India national team. Maybe right now you're in grassroots,
Yeah.
but you are thinking, I want to coach Mumbai. You are that obsessed, you are that ambitious. So if you have that mindset, that growth mindset, you will be obsessed with so many things, getting known, getting educated, put your content out there, try to fine tune your training. You're trying to convince people that you are capable of coaching the biggest team in India, right?
Yes.
But if all your ambition is I love to coach, just you love coaching small children in one small community, you'll be scared to put your work out there. You say, maybe I'm not doing the warm up right. I'm not doing the technical session right. Maybe I'm not well dressed. You understand? You'll be having so many negative thoughts, and the more you start having negative thoughts, it starts crowding your mind. So you are a coach, but you're a shallow coach. You are a scared coach. You get?
Right.
So, but if you are bold enough, if you are confident in your craft, in your skill set, you know what you're capable of doing. You want people to make reference to your work,
Right.
right?
Yes.
Exactly. So, and the mistake most people used to make is some people used to use their personality to overshadow the coach concept. A coach is magnet of attraction. You can't hide, you can't keep, you can't, it's not your doing it. A coach always common audience, like how will I put it? You're like an attraction. Whether you like it or not, you're on the touchline. The whole people are seeing your touchline.
Yes.
You can't be shy and still have to coach. So some people have shy personality and they're using it to overshadow the coaching pathway. You get? That is it. So I don't like to snap pictures. I don't like posting. That is your personality. That is your character. But the profession you are occupying needs people to see your work.
Yes.
You understand? So you need to balance it. You need to know that, okay, as a person, I don't like noise. I don't like audience. But the work you are doing is a noise job.
Right.
For example, now someone like Pep. Someone like Pep is a shy coach, but he's always on the media. He can't help it.
Right. It's part of the job.
Exactly. So people need to understand, especially in grassroots, they need to understand this type. I don't like snapping picture. It's not you. It's not about you. It's about the demand of the job. So I think people need to understand the demand of coaching.
Yeah.
You need to separate coaching, the demand of coaching. A coach is a role model. We know the meaning of coaching. It's a role model, a gas seller, blah 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 blah. You're a motivator. They might call you to come and speak in a school, come and motivate people, come and head the session. So it's different. You need to respect the concept of a coach. I think if most graphs will understand this concept, they will embrace social media. They will embrace being loud. You understand? So I
Yes.
think it's more of mindset. They need to separate two. It's just like saying you're a pastor or imam or temple leader. How do you call people that they're in charge of temple? And you say, no, I'm shy. I don't want people to see me preaching. It's not possible.
Hmm.
People will see you preaching. True
Right.
of us. Exactly the same with coach.
Right.
How will you feel? Sorry, how will you feel? Somebody, coach, I saw your session on YouTube. Oh, that was nice. I use it to coach my boys. You feel good that somebody is using your work. Exactly. So no. I've said so much about it in my own country, but some people are not getting it. Some people have embraced it. Some people are no. You can't force them.
Right.
You can't. Not
Yeah.
everybody want to grow as a coach. You can't force them.
And this is, you have actually said a very good thing that as a coach, you are a public figure. You can't really help it. And yes, it's all about getting your name out there. So I think
You can't.
you have brilliantly summed it up. That how important social media is for coaches. But overall, this was a brilliant podcast, and it was good to know about your journey, actually moving from your own comfort zone to another country and doing so much in football. And this is definitely podcast that a lot of coaches are going to listen to and take inspiration from across all the aspects. So thank you for your time. Thanks for agreeing to be on this podcast.
And before I go,
Yes.
I was speaking to with one Indian coach. I think it's something Skype. I met him in the CPD course like
Okay.
days ago. He asked similar question like, so I told him as a coach, let me just say this.
Yes.
The first thing you need to do as a coach is to understand the game in your own way. You know, like understand the game in your own way. It's football. Let me say this now. There's no monopoly of football knowledge. Nobody owns football knowledge. It's for everybody. So you need to understand the game in your own way. That's why I said a lot of people are so obsessed with the whole Pep, Mourinho, they're not trying to live in the shadow of Pep, want to coach like Pep, want to do the tiki-taka, the keep possession. If you don't understand football that way, you can't grow in coaching. You can't make a name for yourself. So as an upcoming coach, you need to understand the game. How do you want to defend? Understand it yourself. How do you want to do transition? How do you want to score goals? You understand? You can watch other coaches to influence your own thinking, but have your own identity. Build your brand. As you can see, I have a logo that represents my name, Coach Ayere, the CA. So let all your effort, if you are spending 10 years in coaching, let that 10 years be around your brand. You are building yourself, not try to hide under Pep or Mourinho. No, let that 10 years be all about yourself.
Right.
Okay, try to think, okay, how do I defend better? Am I going to be using four players to defend or three players? Do you want to do invited fullback? Try to understand the game yourself. So the more you start going for coaching courses, the more your knowledge of football is expanding, the more you're not having clear understanding of how you want to play football. And that is the easiest way to become an elite coach. When you have your own idea, clear idea, you can spend 10 years developing it, no problem. 15 years, no problem. Just be yourself and pour your energy within your own self, your skill set, not Mourinho, Pep, Arteta. No, you can learn from them, but don't live in their shadow. Be yourself. That's why it's coaching. It's called coaching. It's you. So I think I need to say this. It might
Yes.
help somebody out there to start building his own brand. Like know the football yourself, understand it. How do you want to defend? And like I said, I love compact football. I love low block. That's because the way I attack in numbers. You understand? I love my wingers to come inside to narrow the front line to make the opponent stay compact so that I can exploit wide area. That's how I understand the game. No coach can change it for me. Not even Pep, not Mourinho. You can only help my idea to become better. You can't change it. Same
Right.
exactly, same coaches everywhere. Just if we are coaching on that 12, start building your own philosophy. It might not make sense at the beginning. No problem. But you're coaching under 14, 15, 16, begin to make sense. 20, see, you now have an identity. That coach, this guy is plays football. We need him in this club. That's the only way to become an elite coach. But if you copy per player, you can never grow in coaching. Thank
Right.
you.
Wise
That's so
words.
much.
Wise words for sure. And it's been an absolute pleasure having you on this podcast.
My pleasure.